Already know what it is, man. It's Mr. All Fact, man. Groove City Zone, right here from Cambridge, Maryland, man. Just tore the stage down, man. I'm CEO of All Fact Entertainment, and I do hip hop soul. You feel me? I did 40 shows in 10 states last year. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to everybody, yo. Get plugged in. You heard me?
Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you can get the whole meal. That's real.
Hey everybody! Oh, we back, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome to Behind Closed Doors, everybody. Come on in, y'all. Come on in.
It's warm in here.
And share. It's warm in here. I'm feeling good right now. I'm your girl, Latoya Growth, y'all. How y'all doing tonight?
It's your man, Crown Royal. What we doing tonight, Toya? What we talking about?
Can in-laws affect a relationship? Do you think so? Has your in-laws affected y'all relationships, y'all? If you in here, say hello, y'all. You can speak to us and make sure you share the live as well. Let's get everybody tuned in, all right, so we could speak on it, all right? So, yes.
In-laws.
In-laws.
That's a very vast topic, and actually, in a sense, because we generally try to just think about, like, the mother or the father-in-law, but
It goes further than that.
it could be just the family in general,
Right.
or it could actually be your family affecting.
It's vice versa.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I've seen it be very devastating in relationships when generally you don't get along with your in-laws, you don't get along with your significant other's family. Causes issues during the holidays. When,
Yeah, because you want to be around your family during those times.
or in some senses, where as though you don't actually be around the family.
Right. You're not used to that. But you're with someone that
They don't
is about
like,
that life. Right.
or you with somebody that they don't like, so then you tend not to, either you go separately to each other's families or something like that, or you actually kind of can be like ostracize yourself from your family because your significant other is not welcome around.
So just making them comfortable.
Well, I always,
Or not trying to start an argument, maybe. Because it's like, oh, how you going to go there and I ain't even welcome? Or I don't even mess with them like that. You know what I mean? So now you have to make a decision. I'm like, yo, I'm out. Well, do you have somewhere else for us to go? If not, I'm out. I'm going to chill with my family. Like, what you want to do?
mm, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I can. All right. I can speak from experience. Whereas though, in my situation, at certain points, I didn't like being around my. First of all, I don't believe in in-laws.
You
If
don't
I wanna
believe
be,
in in-laws?
I do not believe in in-laws.
What does that mean?
And because I'm
I'm
explaining to you
confused.
like this, and people can say I'm crazy, silly like this. I've never called anybody my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. I
You call
say,
them by their name.
I
Or
say Mr. and Mrs. or I say that's my wife's father,
Mother,
that's my
right.
wife's mother. Oh, I say so and so's
So
brother.
what's the problem with the word in-law for
Because
you?
in-laws is insignificant to me, and it always has been. Because if you get divorced, they're nothing to you. They're nothing. It's not blood. It's when
It's
you
true.
when you're related by marriage, and the only thing that, for me, the only thing that keeps as a unit is because you married to somebody. I've never been. I've never been that person to be like, I got married, then now my in-law is mom and dad. Now some people do that, and some people have that type of closeness. I'm just not that guy, and I never have been. I always speak, and don't get me wrong, because I've get along with people, whatever, but I've never been that person,
Okay.
and
Okay.
and I've never allowed in-laws to actually affect my relationship. Just like, especially with
Yeah,
black
you-
people, you know what the problem? Especially with black
We
people.
always got people in our family in our business. Or-
No.
That too.
That shit too.
That shit.
But you know what I mean? If you with somebody, if you dating somebody or you been with somebody for years, and now that's my brother-in-law. What's up, brother-in-law? My mom and dad wasn't married, but my uncle and them, they always say brother-in-law. That wasn't their brother-in-law. I'm just saying, it wasn't. But that's how black people like, oh, that's my brother-in-law. What's up? What's up? We always got fake
That's
cousins.
not even distant.
We got
Yeah.
fake cousins. Just because my mom and your mom is best friends, now you my aunt.
Now you my auntie.
And now you my aunt and your kids is my cousin. All right?
Right, we cousins.
And
We
you know what?
family.
In some cases, that's even closer. But I'm talking about when you talk about in-laws, just because somebody said I do,
Right.
that don't mean I gotta rock with you because I said I
I do to
to-
this
I
person.
type you-
Right.
Spe-
Right. I ain't say I do to you, but I seen some girl. She was arguing with her sister's husband,
husband or boyfriend.
and
All
she
right.
was like, "Oh, when you marry into this family, you marry all of us." He was like, "I ain't marry all of y'all. I married her." But
But-
some people feel that way, like.
Because
yeah.
it's actually brought into where it's though it's always
Is that
visually-
relationship a one?
No, they would be like, oh, where families combine and they come together as one, and now we all family. And I get that, and I'm not saying it where as though I'm shitting on people that where as though if you got a good relationship with your spouse's family, that's excellent.
Right.
That's cool. But when that shit goes south, shh, you that motherfucker. Trust me. A lot of times. Or even worse, in some instances, when stuff goes south, and this is going to grab onto the fact that one of the articles I was reading about problems with the in-law, this particular woman was having a problem with her mother-in-law because she was the second wife.
Wait. One more time. What?
Her name was Shelly.
Okay, Shelly.
Okay, Shelly was married to Calvin.
Calvin. Mm-hmm.
Her mother-in-law, Nora, she didn't get along with Nora. But she would constantly call and still talk to Calvin's first wife. She was cool with the first wife.
She had a
which,
connection with her.
which actually put the second wife in a bad situation from
Yeah.
the door because she ain't freak with her.
Right. But then how can you tell grandma or mom not to talk to someone else? You can't.
This is my
But
issue.
I would say if you
Yeah.
want to talk to her, him, whoever. Don't bring them to function. Try to invite them to things though. Don't try to invite them to functions and stuff. Cause now you asking for problems.
You're asking for problems anyway when... All right, let me explain to you like this. This is my feeling on it. If you have an issue with a marriage, it's none of your business. You can, as a parent, at a certain point, you just need to back off and just allow your child, when they're grown, to make their own decisions.
Do them right.
Because a lot of times, and this most comes with their mother. Men are not combative with their mothers. So if they have an overpowering helicopter mom, or if they had some type of real type of close, because when we born, our first love is automatically our parents. And a lot of times, boys have a bond with their mother, because that's basically the first woman that they love. The same thing happens with fathers and their daughters. They usually have this bond. But as you grow up, especially I've seen this, and you could probably contest this as being a woman, women can be more combative and actually ask for boundaries and separate themselves from their mother.
True.
As teenage, when they become teenagers.
True.
I often say it's only one queen in the house, and at a certain time when a girl becomes At a certain
Right.
time when a girl becomes a teenager, she
Right.
thinks she the queen.
No,
And
it's
so
only
it
one
always
queen in
causes
this
some type
castle.
of problem.
You heard me? All right.
You talking directly to your kid right now?
That goes for everybody. Shoot, we need one queen to the castle, baby.
But see, it's different from men and boys with their mother. Men usually don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
Men ultimately always respect their moms and they respect their mom's word. They might say something behind their back to them, but to actually be combative
Right.
towards them directly,
Directly,
they're not
it's
going
not
to be
happening.
that way.
It's true.
So that actually trickles down as you become an adult.
Right.
So often what happens in a marriage is the son protects the mother.
Right.
And then it causes an issue with his spouse, and he'll say something like this. And I've had this conversation with my sister. This is different. That's how mom is. You just gotta be like, that's how she is. You just gotta accept it. You know how she is, but I wouldn't say that to my wife because I'm the person that says, once you separate yourself and you start your own family and you find this person and she's the number one person in your life.
That's how it's supposed to be.
But it's difficult for
A man
to
and his mama.
actually, they don't want to pick sides.
They don't want to pick sides, right?
But
right.
usually what they do is they often argue with their wife
Right.
and put her in check
Yeah, but
and
not
take
the
her
mom.
side over the mother.
And then that shows the mother right there, like, oh, that she got all the power.
But that's the mother's fault. It's always the parent's fault. Anytime you're not supposed to put yourself in anybody's marriage. I mean, now if it comes to how the kids are being raised or something like that, that could be something that's discussed with the both of y'all, but actually often always attacking the woman and like, oh well, saying, well, do this is how he likes his clothes, or this is how he likes something cooked or something like that. That's not helping. And that man should actually open his mouth and say, babe, this, I prefer this, that,
I actually
whatever.
seen that before.
Seen what?
It was a mother, son's girlfriend. The girlfriend tried to make it seem like, oh, he doesn't like this type of food. He likes this type of food, like how I make it. We're like, there's no competition, but we already know what he likes. But I'm just saying.
Maybe
They
his
tried
maybe his mom cook like shit.
No, she don't. So
I'm just saying.
right.
My grandmom on my dad's side, she couldn't cook for shit. I'm saying that happens. Everybody's mom can't cook.
Well, that wasn't the case. So
So she was feeling some type of way.
No, I'm saying how their female wants to try to be more than what the mother is to the son.
See, but in a case like that, that is, again, that's the son's issue. He needs to actually have conversations with his significant other and his mother saying
Right.
about basically back off.
But then, like you said, it ain't gonna happen because the boys don't.
Oh, it can happen.
It could if it really got to that point, but rarely.
But what happens is in a lot of these relationships, when in-laws get involved, it devastates. It's so many outside forces. Look,
Stressful. Oh my gosh.
a relationship in general has its up and down. It has its problems, and it has its
Can
issues.
have right. Yes.
And we don't need to be arguing because somebody that's outside the house bringing in this.
More something else to argue about.
And it
Okay.
happens all the time. And let's not even talk about if you actually marry somebody that's a different race or a different religion, and you have traditional people, their parents are traditionalists, then you like one.
That's like that show that I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
With
Talk about it.
what's the name of that show?
You told me about it, so how am I
Something
supposed
about,
to know?
I tell you, I don't remember the name about it, but it was something about
Mama's Boys.
Mama's Boys dating a Mama's Boy or
Dating
something
another-
like
yeah,
that.
something like that.
And
Something
the
on
lady
one
was
of the- yeah.
she had a son, and they were, I believe, like Indian or something, and his girlfriend was Korean, Asian,
Yeah, she
something
was
like
Asian.
that. But the mother did not like her at all. She was like, she came on her birthday.
Bought her a gift
It was
and
like,
said, "Why are you here ruining my birthday? I want her going."
you could stay, son, but she gotta go.
And but to her son's credit, he defended the girlfriend
He did.
and he said, "If you don't want her here, I'm leaving."
But it seems like she was just used to that, like getting her way or whatever. But they feel that's my son. He needs to, I'm his number one. That's how she felt. But hey,
And
they just
it
can't
caused
be
the
nice
mess.
together. And y'all could share a person in a way. Like this,
There is no sharing.
not share, but you cannot. That's your son. That's your son. I'm talking about mama's boys now, but that's your son. So it's nothing you can really do. You can't take away from that. So you need more. They feel like they need more.
I'm explaining to you like this. I feel bad for any woman that's actually dating a mama's boy in that type of
It's the
situation.
worst.
Because
sure.
I think y'all are fucking idiots.
Who's
Because
the idiot? The mama's boy? He's
the
the idiot?
woman that accepts a mama's boy.
Oh.
No matter if you are with a man, this is my opinion, and hey, I'm not a woman, but I would say this with my mother does not take precedence over my wife. It's two different types of loves. It's two different types of things, in my opinion. And it automatically, and you would have to actually have a conversation. And I'm lucky because my mother is not that demanding on me about relationships
Right,
and stuff like
right.
that. And that's not saying whereas though I respect her as my mother, and I ultimately like that. And it doesn't, but she doesn't cross into my relationships.
Right.
And at any point as she has crossed into my relationship,
Have you ever said something, addressed her about it?
we've had a conversation, and but she always would point, you can do what you want. This is my opinion.
Right,
And I'm not going to force but this is what I think.
right.
And that's the ultimate
Right.
thing.
That's a
But-
good
But
conversation right there.
on the same instance, I never felt as though whoever I was with was in competition with my mother.
Right.
I was never sitting there saying like, "Oh, my mom makes macaroni and cheese like this," or
Right.
"Oh, my mom
fried the chicken like this.
No, because
this don't taste like my mama fried chicken.
no, it's like no, you don't do that.
Mama ain't fried this.
No, you don't do that. I'm just sorry.
I think that's just so ignorant. I swear. Hey, Steph. Hey, who else is on here? Say hello to us, y'all. Like,
Of course, she would say
hey,
that.
girl.
What did she say?
Hate the word mama's boy. She don't like the word mama's boy.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to.
Oh,
You don't have to appreciate it.
do you have?
You a
are you a
mama.
mama? Are you a mama with a mama's boy,
Pretty much.
Steph?
Pretty much.
Oh,
That happens.
spaghettios.
But that happens though. That's what happens when you are only child. You know, with things like that. You know, you
happens sometimes.
you project all that love on that one person.
Oh damn.
But
Wow. This is a
you
definite.
can't automatically shouldn't. Ultimately, problems with the in-laws arise because it's a respect factor that's
Right.
not there. And
Where's the
majority-
boundaries?
But this is the thing. Ultimately, the in-laws are the people that have to respect the boundaries.
The in-laws, they should, as they should, to that couple.
Exactly. But on a greater, on a farther, which I was talking about earlier about expanding, sometimes it don't even gotta be the mom and the dad. It
Right.
could be the extended family. It could be the sister or brother or cousins or something to that extent that's yapping and actually putting themselves in a situation, your situation, that's causing problems in your household.
Because it could be like a bride with her best cousin friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then she would interfere if she feel like something was wrong, I guess.
No.
Or it don't even got to be wrong, but
No.
I don't know. Bro,
I'm
shit.
talking about in general. What happens is people allow friends, family, in-laws, whatever, to control their relationship, and it actually is you're fighting a war against other people in your relationship. And majority of the time, the biggest thing is it's either the mother or the father. The mom not letting go
Right.
of the son, or even
I don't really see where it's really issues with the dad as much. I don't really see that too much.
dads usually they say what they had to say before they actually get married.
I put this
know.
out there right now.
No, I'm just saying. But the majority of the time, dads is more or less like, that's who they chose.
Right.
I just want them to be
Be
happy.
Right.
And I gotta put up with this daggone woman myself.
Right. Right.
Like,
Right here.
it's not even time. It's a lot of times the dad can't even talk the mom down from being such a daggone.
That's true. Well,
I can't even
sometimes.
think of the word. It's just it's a negative word, and I don't want to use it.
Okay.
But she's just forcing herself into something. But
Just
ultimately,
looking for something to get into. Mind your damn business. Damn.
But generally, if you come from a certain upbringing, your family, your mother, your father's thoughts and beliefs are the way that you are. How many people automatically have to go to the family church?
Right.
Go into the family. Some people, because the in-laws are so hovering, got to go into their family business, and maybe you want to go do something
Oh.
else,
Yeah. True.
or have a sense where as though this person's not good enough for you because they don't come from the same economic background. They don't have the same education as you,
Right.
or something to that. Just that's it. Or they only out to get you because of your money, or because they trying to get our money, or this, or something to that extent.
That's true. It's always the family that comes up with this shit too. It is. You be trying to be in love and shit, and here go your family in your ear. Like they just want you for your money.
Right.
Make sure you get that prenup if you marry them.
But ultimately, things can happen in relationships because some people are just jealous,
That's true.
and
They probably want what you got.
no,
Not necessarily. It don't gotta even be money or something. With you just being happy or something with another person could make someone jealous.
When I'm talking about in-law jealousy, is just love. How you thinking that this person that you bringing into your life is not worthy of the love. How many times do fathers never think anybody's good enough for their daughters?
Right.
Mothers think nobody's ever good enough for their sons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not our reasoning.
I think the thing is, if you're a couple, you have to set boundaries and just rules got to be put in place someplace, because you have to let them know this is my relationship. I don't want to hear anything you have to say. You need to just step out. Let us do us, and that's it.
That's easy.
Easy said
and
than done, right?
By certain people, especially according if you have
Yeah.
if you never
But if
actually,
people just put their foot down and just nobody can be in your business if you don't let them.
it's true. But what if you've never had that fortitude to actually come off and go against what one of your parents said when you always told it that line. This is where, like, the show that you was talking about, and which I don't understand. After some months of dating somebody, you should have an understanding what their relationship is with their parents, or what their relationship is with their family, so you can understand how you can navigate that situation. And ultimately, what happens from what different surveys and things that are articles that I read, the man actually is just not oblivious to it, but they just avoid confrontation with both parties.
Right.
If it's their mother and their significant other, they basically straddle the middle.
Right. They don't want to pick a side.
No, they don't think they have to pick a side because
they feel it's just two different things.
It's two different loves, but ultimately, because their mother is older, they often think. Now, I wouldn't think about this in my situation.
Okay.
Because my mom's a fucking beast.
Oh.
And I'm like, she old, but she evil. So I wouldn't think she was the weak one in the situation at all.
Okay.
But so hey, I'll be more afraid for my significant other against my brother than my mother. But she's a different type of woman.
Right.
But generally, men actually protect their moms.
Right.
Because they feel as though she's older and she's more set in her ways. And because
you should be able to understand.
Because I understand her. Because you need to just look. I get tired of her. She talk about politics and we don't see eye to eye on that. And then she want to be like, she's set in her ways.
Right.
You just let it roll with it. Just don't pay her no mind, and then just laugh it off and be okay.
Okay. And that's easier said than done for him to do, or for that person to do.
But a lot of times,
women got to deal with her emotions and shit.
Right. It's just. I don't think it's fair.
And a relationship ain't gonna work out.
I mean, maybe not. If you don't actually set these boundaries.
Right.
But we can deal with the boundary unquestioned after we come back from the video.
Oh, you ready now?
Yeah, it's about halfway point.
Chopping them.
Oh, because I'm just disgusted. You don't understand. I got an issue with this, but I'm trying to be nice.
I appreciate you.
But go ahead.
Okay, y'all. So, all the independent artists out there, we are looking for music videos, y'all. We want your videos, y'all. We want to hear it. Send it to submissions@plugstudionetwork.com and let us play your video on our show. So right now we're gonna get into My BX Baby Messiah New Chain.
King Money. Money.
I just bought the new chain and it's heavy, nigga. New chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain. Jula called me, told me that is ready, nigga. New chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain, new chain. I just bought the new chain and it's heavy, nigga. And my Jula called me, told me that my shit is ready, nigga. Ain't nobody stepping to me, ain't nobody press me, nigga. I just bought the new chain and my chain is really heavy, nigga. I just bought the new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain. Big things, big thing, rah. New chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain. Big things, big thing, rah. Ain't no bad little nigga like me, rockin' a chain that ring like me. Wantin' a cut in the size, wantin' a fuck in the minds, wantin' a drip in the ice. Looking in the mirror, I think I look just like 2 Chainz. All my niggas icy, so they callin' us the cool gang. Hooling, I just bought some new frame. Bitches couldn't recognize me, so they call me Bruce Wayne. Sire drippin' jewelry, tryna ride this new way. Spend about a few K's on a brand new layer. Form a photo, got the print up. How my jeweler going, send out magazine, just put my shit out. Nigga jelly got the head up, got security on deck. All these diamonds all in my neck. Bitches calling me Serena, tennis necklace in my chest. Niggas treasuring me like a chest. I just bought a new chain and it's heavy, nigga. And my jeweler called me, told me that my shit is ready, nigga. Ain't nobody stepping to me, ain't nobody press me, nigga. I just bought a new chain and my chain is really heavy, nigga. I just bought a new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain. Big thing, rah. New chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain.
Pink money, I just bought a new chain, it's a Cuban link. Not gon' froze, my wrist don't sink. Cold little bitch, go grab my mink. Custom made, no shit you seen. Tell me what's wrong with some of these bitches. Heard they mad cause they ain't me. Soon as I came through with that drip, I turned that girl to a skating rink. I should be up in Paris, showing my ass with all of these carrots. Ain't no veggies, but I get cabbage, pesto, mayo, bread and more lettuce. About to run this shit like the sheriff, make sure all my juice is coherent. All my chains on bust down, no fake shit, no catfish. Expensive bitch, they know my name. All go chains like Trinidad James. Ballin', I'm ballin' the champion, I'm calling my jeweler like when my rings. Cool motherfucking my name. They know the gang and they know the lane. They know when to pull up with my juice on shine. They gon' have to turn the other way. Money.
I just bought a new chain and it's heavy, nigga. And my jeweler called me, told me that my shit is ready, nigga. Ain't nobody stepping to me, ain't nobody press me, nigga. I just bought a new chain and my chain is really heavy, nigga. I just bought a new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain. Big thing, rah. New chain, heavy, heavy, new chain, heavy, heavy, new chain. Big thing, rah.
I mean, that's how I still feel about it. We back on.
Oh.
Who was that? What was that video?
That was Messiah.
Yeah.
New chains, y'all. I like that. Anyway, so we're talking about in-laws, y'all. Would it affect your relationship?
Yeah.
Crown thinks yes. It can only affect it if you allow it to. That's why I just feel like
All
that's a lot
right.
of nosy ass people. Mind your damn business.
Okay, but
People is
automatically.
miserable in their own life. That's why they try to come up in yours.
But sometimes it's all right. All right. For example, me or anybody, they can have, say for instance, you can have a good relationship with your quote unquote mother-in-law or father-in-law,
Right.
but you may not have the greatest relationship with your
Sister-in-law.
or brother-in-law,
Brother-in-law.
and that
Or the grandmother.
the grandmother or whatever. So you
Grandmother-in-law, like.
But I'm just
I'm
saying,
just saying, like, shit.
it's not
Imagine
automatically.
you don't like your grandma. Somebody don't like your grandma? Dang.
See, some grandmoms it's hard to do some shit, hard to swallow.
It is. They are.
Shit. And all right, like for instance, in my situation, I had a little bit of a setback because the person that I married came from a religious family.
Okay.
Now, needless to say, you may not understand this or know this without me from going to show. I ain't the most spiritual motherfucker in the world.
Okay.
I'm not.
I know.
So that sometimes would actually cause a little
Friction?
friction. Not with me and my wife, because
With her family.
but with her family in a sense where as though, and don't get me wrong, because
They probably asked her, why would you get somebody that's not into church?
no.
Sure, the conversation
They
came
tried.
about.
I don't know, but they would. Sometimes they would try to change my mentality or things like that, and ultimately, like I was the type of person when I'm around a person that's a certain way, I respect people's houses. I respect the way they feel, this, that, and other. But when it came down to after a certain amount of after, I'm gonna be honest.
Just be
After
honest.
like after about 5 or 6 years, I wasn't going there for Thanksgiving no more. Because it wasn't my flow.
Right.
I-
It wasn't your thing.
And
That's
it was
okay.
already, all right. And granted, and people might have the same type of thing. Like, I was brought up, Thanksgiving was fun.
Oh, so
we
much
have
fun.
we have dinner whenever. We watch the games. We drinking all day. We playing cards. We laughing, this, that, and other. All these things that in an ultra Christian household wasn't going down.
It was boring. Not
So,
necessarily boring,
Not
but
necessarily boring.
you
but
wasn't
it's
playing
just,
them spades.
It was, and it was, you couldn't have no
the
alcohol.
music, no alcohol.
Nobody was really like the games might be on, but it wasn't no. Really, I'm
Sure,
trying.
that
And
sweet
not
potato
to
pie was good
mention,
though.
half the shit they made wasn't that great. It didn't taste good. I still made food at home myself,
Right.
and it was crazy because some of the stuff was good, but like my wife learned how to picked up on how to cook for me from my mother and from me. So she she made food the way that I liked it,
Right.
and certain things I didn't freak with, especially because of my dietary restrictions. You know, I didn't mess around with stuffing in the turkey and
That's
and-
good.
and
What are you talking
I wasn't raised that way.
What you put the stuff in outside turkey?
Yeah, and we didn't use stovetop. Everything was made from scratch where I come
like
from, and we
stovetop.
ain't put sausage. See, I was raised right. See, now look at you. See, you doing that dumb shit. But I'm just saying.
That's just what you mad at me for. That's how I was raised. Shit.
I'm
like,
just saying. In
damn.
general, that's what I'm talking
Damn,
about. Like,
homie.
so at a certain point, I gave
Hey,
up
Tina.
being nice and be like, oh, I'm going here for the holiday when I wasn't happy.
Said I eat my own damn food.
But no, I explained, and my wife understood, and she was just
Right.
like, yo, I still got, that's your yeah,
Right.
you gotta go. You taking the kids, cool. I'm
So
be
you was
right
chilling,
here,
right?
watching the Cowboys with my food, and I
Right.
got my Crown Royal, and I'm about to smoke about 4 cigarettes and all this in my house
Right, and chill out.
and chill.
Chill out.
But I used to be where as though I had to, go and show my face, and half the time you go to this house, and then they would have something at the church, and then they'd go to this other auntie's house, and I spent my whole Thanksgiving going around to different houses with food, with people I really ain't freak with, and trying to eat on food that I really didn't fucking like. And at a certain point, I said, you know what?
Trash the shit.
No, at a certain point,
that's
I
what I
had
do.
to have a conversation like, listen,
Trash it. Like I don't.
this
This
is
is
not
not my thing.
This is not my and
Mm-hmm.
but
Good thing you had that conversation and she knew.
and she
And she understood it. Because
Right.
I'm sure she could feel and knew.
Oh yeah,
that
because I
it
don't
wasn't.
I barely smile anyway, and I never smiled when I was around there. So she knew.
So yeah, so she
She,
understood.
I'm just saying. I'm just but that's how, dealing with in-laws can cause stress when you actually, especially during the holidays where we need to spend a certain amount of time over here.
He
or a
said, "What
certain
are you
amount-
thankful for? Nothing."
I'm thankful I ain't eating that nasty ass shit you got sitting in there. That's what I'm just saying. What? I was
get
more
it.
thankful that half the time that her brother had a little stash bottle and we go outside
Right.
underneath the deck and get a little sip of something.
Cheers.
And that's what I was thankful for.
Right.
But
Ooh.
ultimately, and I don't want to. I'm gonna use another example.
You have another example?
Yeah,
Let's hear it.
whereas though I know somebody who loves their mother-in-law,
Mhm.
but has issues with their sister-in-law.
That happens, I'm sure.
And sometimes that comes because sisters never think a woman is good enough for their brother. The same, almost whereas though, especially if it's an older sister and a
Yeah.
younger brother,
Mhm.
because they often take the
mothers like
they kind of take that mother
Mother
role
role.
with their little brothers.
Mhm.
Shit, I couldn't wait till somebody married my sister, boy.
Damn.
Man, it was the happiest motherfucking day of my life.
Did everything come true that you thought would come true?
Hell no, they didn't. But that's all right.
Can't change that.
I know. I ultimately thought that I was done with her now. She had somebody. She had somebody to take care of her.
You
now.
thought.
That's how you. That's how usually brothers and fathers think. Like, yo.
Or, or sometimes it could be little sister because she looks at her brother as like a kind of
Don't be taking up for that dumb
father.
shit.
father figure.
Don't be taking up for that dumb
Oh,
shit
I
about
just
the show.
switched the roles. I'm
Don't be-
sorry.
don't be
what
taking
just
up for that
happened
shit.
here?
Don't be side with that. Yeah, retreat.
Retreat.
And ultimately, and if we going to tell it while we here,
You got time?
I never had an issue with my mother in any relationship. It was always my sister that I had problems with.
Oh.
My sister had, and she watching, and I'm telling
Retreat,
you, and I don't give a
retreat.
shit.
No.
She was the type of chick, she couldn't stand your girlfriend when you was with him. Soon as you break up
Wait,
with him,
I just see
that's
her
her
say
fucking
lies
best
you
friend.
tell. Did she just say that? Lies
Nah,
you tell? That was before-
she know for she always like him after I break up with him, and she would do
She
dumb.
just get attached.
She would
probably.
do dumb shit like my nephew's birthday party.
Oh, I
I'm
invited this person.
and
they
she invite the old girlfriend.
knowing you coming with
What?
with somebody else.
This is the shit. Whereas though when you say
Can't do that.
quote unquote
why you need
in-laws
them
or the
boundaries.
family can cause issues,
Right.
it's not always.
And then they don't see no problem with it.
Oh no, cause she ignorant as shit.
I ain't talking about you, so.
Oh what? You ain't have to say her name, shit. Cause she
Got
ignorant
the
as
same name, shit.
Well, all right. To her defense, and I'm going to be the nice guy now.
Clean your shit up.
I know. I'm not going to clean her up. I'm going to clean it up for her. Once she figured it out, after she got married herself and had to deal with in-laws and became older and seen that, you know what? I overstepped.
Mm-hmm.
I was a pain. I see
Right.
how I caused the issue.
Because she was put in them shoes.
But
so
sometimes-
she seen it.
and then sometimes whereas though you have to be in that situation, and I would say I respected her for actually coming to me after the fact and said, you know what, I fucked up.
You fucked up. You was
I
wrong.
see it now, because ultimately if you don't moving forward, it's going to be the same issue. And the same thing whereas though like when it comes down to her relationship, I try not to overstep.
Overstep, right.
You ask my opinion,
'Cause
I'm going
then-
to give you my
and
opinion.
then- and-
Other than that, yo,
It may not matter because
look,
they're gonna go right
but
back with
no,
them.
no, I'm saying to this thing.
I'm saying.
Ultimately, always respect whatever you decide. This is my opinion. But I'm not, and that's the only way it's supposed to be able to work. But
yeah.
but some of us, and I like the relationship me and my sister have. I like the relationship me and my mother have. Whereas though, if I do discuss a relationship, they give me their opinion, and that's it.
Right.
It's not. They don't treat whoever I'm around. They don't disrespect them. They don't say
that's-
anything
that's
bad
lovely.
and nasty. They never say anything bad or nasty to me about them, other than I don't like this certain situation or this, that, and other.
That's lovely.
No, but that's respect. And that's how, whereas though a lot of people don't know how to do that
Right.
in their relationship.
True.
Whereas though it's actually just abuse. They
Abuse.
abuse their spouse.
Mentally.
Their significant
yeah.
other spouse.
Mentally. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway. Good.
I don't know.
Good
This
talk,
is the
Crown.
no, I don't know. This just pissed me off because
Why? What
because
is this
I just
talk
don't believe
about?
in in-laws.
Okay.
It's just stupid.
You are right. All right.
But,
And lost. And
right,
lost.
but-
And lost. And
But
lost. No.
but if you
Oh, we got so.
but if
Uh-oh.
you do have a good relationship with your in-laws and that's your
That's
sister
great,
and that's
but-
your mom and
That's
this,
right.
I think it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
But I don't think we should be held to that standard that we
You don't need to be-
automatically
no, have to
to like
accept that
somebody's
person.
mother.
Just because it's.
Because guess what?
You're with
I'm
their-
fucking you, not your mama.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
some instances. It be both. Anyway, y'all. What?
Thank you,
Who's
Deidre.
this? Hey, Deidre,
And,
how you
and
doing?
we was just about to end.
Yes, in-laws
but
can
thank you.
fuck your whole shit up. Divorce. Okay. All right, y'all. We be back next Thursday.
Deidre said, yes, in-laws can fuck your whole shit up. Divorce my husband mainly because of his mother. Felt like that bitch was part of our fucking marriage. Thank you. And
so he must have wasn't speaking up.
And he wouldn't check her.
Okay, and he wasn't speaking
that's
up.
the
Okay.
point that I'm talking about. He constantly would say
Say something to you instead
like,
of
oh, that's
her.
my mom, and
Right.
blah, blah, you don't understand. She just started.
Well, he's
that
gonna
way.
be lonely.
Well, she said that's why they divorced.
I'm saying not just by her, but any woman. He's gonna be lonely.
No, because you'll find some submissive ass bitch that don't care.
Oh damn.
It
girl.
is. There's some out there. But
Hey,
anyway.
Howard, thank you. All right, y'all. So come back next Thursday, y'all. Come back a little early, y'all, please. We start at 8 because now we leave it. It was a great conversation with Crown Royal over here, y'all. So we be back next Thursday at
Thank
8
you,
p.m.
Deidre, for.
Thanks for tuning into Behind Closed Doors, y'all. Have a great night.
Thanks for everybody
Bye.
tuning in. Good night.
Watching the silhouette from the candlelight, slipping and sliding a little more to the right. They say all the freaky bitches come out at night. Yeah, I'm the one that's full of fun, guaranteed to make you come. I'ma put it down for sure. Once you enter through the door, drop them drawers like you Denzel. I don't believe in snacks, you can get the whole meal. That's real. Rose.